It must be said that real hip-hop isn't kind of what it used to be, you know. A lot of the sounds saturating the scene at the moment. Some underpar beats, not all of them, but some of them. And of course, lyrically, some people not doing it as it's supposed to be done on the hip-hop scene. Now, when we speak of great MCs and great MC groups, there are only a few names that spring to mind. Now, I'm glad to say that one of these representatives are joining me today. The producer of the Wu-Tang Clan. He's an artist in his own right. RZA is here with me today, so...
What up, yo?
Thanks for taking time out,
bang,
man.
bang,
Yeah,
you know,
bang, bang.
Yep.
How we doing? So, yeah, man, these things are popping off again. It's coming around that time.
Yeah.
Just to kind of state the claim back on the scene, man. All right, so obviously let's go back to where it started, right? 36 Chambers was kind of the first album that I actually bought that made me realize, you know, what hip hop, what it meant to me, really. You know what I mean? The hardcore beats that you were putting down on the album at the time, and you know, let's contrast it with a few other things that were out at the time. Other album I bought, Doggy Style, was on the West Coast.
Right.
Of course, yeah, 36 Chambers, yeah, Doggy Style. I mean, I had Black Sunday from Cypress Hill. So there was a lot of different styles emerging at that time. Yeah. Now, did you show full appreciation for those styles, even though you did your own sound?
Oh yeah, I mean, well, at that time, I definitely was hooked on Wu-Tang. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it was a member of the group. I think it was Master Killer, who had the Snoop Dogg album. You know what I mean? Right. And we was on tour. He was playing it, and you know, I was like, I fell for it. You know what I mean? Snoop has became, you know, for that one album, I thought Snoop was like the coolest MC. Yeah. I said that's the coolest MC in the world. You know what I mean? You know, Doggy Style is a classic. Same thing, Cypress Hill. You know, I was a fan of theirs from their first album, but you know, I met them because when they heard my production, you know, they used their own production. I was the first producer they ever used. Wow. Outside their own production.
That's deep.
Yeah, it's real deep.
Now.
And they still don't use producers. It's just that Marcus was like, yo, he told me he heard my music. It was the first thing. I was one of the first guys that ever inspired him. I think what we bringing back is not just, it ain't only in our music. It's in our walk, our talk, our way, our spirit. You know what I mean?
As hip hop is a lifestyle.
Yeah, man. It's in there. You know. So that's what's missing. So you got a lot of people who's doing hip hop. You know, they could have a hit record, and it's called hip hop because there's nothing else to call it. You know, it's like, you know, like all rock ain't rock. You know what I mean? So after a while, they had to start saying heavy metal. They had to find another name, yo. So to me, all rap ain't hip hop. So you may have a song that's a popular song, but it doesn't give you that same spirit of motivation. You know, making somebody dance is one thing. Making somebody want to get drunk and shake their booty is one thing. Making somebody want to get up and make a movement and change their life is a whole other thing. So and some music can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Is that the difference between hip hop and rap? When you would say yourself, if you were to contrast what they both mean.
Yeah, I would definitely say that, because when hip hop was heard by young kids, when they really heard hip hop, think of a breakdancer jumping in the air and spinning on his head. That's crazy, son.
That's like Breakdance the movie, man.
You know what I mean?
Breakdance 1 and 2. Imagine we ain't seen that youngers out there.
Imagine a guy jumping in the sky, spinning on his head because the beat was so cool. Or a guy writing his name all over a train because the spirit was so strong. You know what I mean? But the ghetto communities is poor, baby. So if anybody can make some money and make a better chance for their family, we thank them. You know what I mean? We happy for them. You know what I mean? Of course. Sugar Hill Gang comes out, right? Yeah. I'm 9 years old. Everybody who heard that record tried to memorize that record. And they would walk around, word for word. They would walk around, he take turns. That's how it was when Protect Your Neck came out. Yeah, a lot of people was memorizing it, and they were saying these words to each other. You know what I mean? Now songs come out, you know the hook. You know what I'm saying? Or in fact now, no disrespect, now girls know the songs better than guys because the songs is more kind of girly. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And so, more catering for the ladies.
Yeah, it's more girly. I ain't knocking it though, because we love your women to come to the parties and shake your thing. You know, without y'all being there, it won't be a party, baby. Well, they copy each other. There's too much copying going on. That's what it is. So it's like for instance, say still got Lil O, Lil B, Lil C, Lil D, Lil D, young Jew, young G, young G, young Buck, young G, young Daya. They repeat the same thing. You know what I mean? So that's what hurts it, because it's like there's no growth. But if you remember hip hop, the South always had a spot in hip hop. It's just that the old brothers from the South. Let's take because we had Luke Skywalker. Yep. We had 69 Boys, 2 Live Crew. You know what I mean? Yeah. They had songs from the South that was going platinum And that, you know, us in New York was like, it was sound like Planet Rock to us, you know what I mean? But those particular songs, you know, was big songs. But it wasn't lyrical songs. It wasn't that hip-hop spiritual songs. The difference between now, though, I think, is that the artists now are more hip-hop in their look, but they still coming with that same kind of song. Lucano didn't even have the whole look now. So I mean,
I think it's more about the image nowadays than it has ever been.
But I'm glad that the image penetrated, though, because, you know, like you figure when Lucano was doing South or 69 Boys or MC Hammer, you know what I mean? MC Hammer was one of the biggest selling artists of all, rappers of all time.
Baggy pants.
You know what I'm saying? But his image and his look, you know, you can't go outside with that pass-through pants on. You know what I mean? You know, it ain't just the music though that's the problem, because music is music. You know? You're gonna like it and you're gonna learn to like it sometime, but it's the whole spirit and the whole image of what's going on. That's what's really been dwindled. You know what I mean? The people who deserve money or who deserve the chance to speak to you are not get a chance to speak to you. You know, if I get a little 16-year-old kid doing a Batman dance and he's the hottest artist in the country, you know what I'm saying? Where the kids going? He's taking them nowhere, you know what I mean? You know, had one song, Chicken Noodle Soup with a soda on the side.
Yeah, I know, man.
And that was a hit song. It's like, you know,
no.
But so, you know, music is music, so I don't discriminate, but we gotta definitely have a balance. It's like, you know, everybody don't know what time it is. You know what I mean? Everybody can't know. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta, you know, when somebody's driving you somewhere, sometimes you just gotta trust the driver and make sure you get to. Now, if you get to now you don't get to your destination, then have a problem. You know what I'm saying? You know, we in the middle of this campaign. You know what I mean? And for anybody to kind of abandon ship in the middle, they just having doubt. You know what I mean? You know, you see me over here doing this interview with you, supposed to be more than me over here representing Wu-Tang for you.
You know, there was supposed to be some others here, but the man's representing today. So, I mean, it just shows how true you are.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I got the tattoo on my arm, homie. The tattoo's on my arm. I come from a neighborhood to where you're not supposed to have tattoos.
Right.
And it's against the code.
But that's how much it means to you.
Exactly. You're going to cut this right arm off, this left arm off if I have to show you that Wu-Tang is part of me.
Right.
So I'm just saying that to tell you that, you know, sometimes you don't know where you're going, yo. But when you get there, you happy. It's like waking your son up and saying, yo, let's go to Great Adventures or somewhere. He don't know. When he get there, he happy. Redskin Music TV, you know what time it is.
Yeah.
Your skin ain't red though, homie.